Okay, I can't do it. Okay. Oh, I'm done this time. Okay, I'm done for real. Can I see my necklace? Or cricket a little bit. Let me move this. Let's just get into it. Like, please, let's just get into it. Like, I don't have time to do anything else but get into it. Feeling stuck with brain fog, overwhelmed with tasks, or unsure how to make the most of your week while still enjoying your life in your 20s? Yeah, babe, that's literally me. If nobody else, that's me. Whether you're curious about trying Notion, need a minimalist spread that actually works, or just want a fresh start for the new year, I've got you covered. Let's dive into some planning that's simple, effective, and perfect for your winter art goals without burning out before the new year. Okay. Hey babes, welcome to my channel Eeks. I'm Ayana. I'm 22 years old, a recent college grad, navigating a full-time work schedule while also trying to figure out how to plan and organize my life and sharing what I learned along the way. So there's that. So stick around babes and I'll show you a simple and effective way to plan your week and be productive without all the stress and burnout before the new year. Let's get into it. Now sis, in order to reach our objective of getting things done while staying stress-free, we not only need to be productive, but we need to have a stress-free plan set in place. Meaning our planning techniques should not cause us stress by being overcomplicated, nor should they make us feel stressed by making us feel like we're crammed for time. So I did some research and gathered 10 planning tips to help us stay stress-free while also being productive. Let me let you in on a little secret. I found that using a simple system that's easy to use and doesn't add complexity to your day is key to staying stress-free. Also, prioritizing your tasks to focus on completing the most important tasks first and leaving the less urgent ones for later is also key. For instance, this could mean breaking down your task into must-to-do and nice-to-do lists. Setting specific time blocks for each task or group of tasks is also helpful. This will help us stay focused, reduce distractions, and ensure you don't feel overwhelmed by an endless to-do list. With that being said, not only should you use time blocks for focus, but we should also get realistic about when we need breaks. This can look like incorporating buffer time and planning for breaks. For example, if you're off of work at 4:30 p.m. and your commute is 30 minutes, you should probably plan for your next task to start at 5:30 p.m. rather than 5 p.m., just in case you stay late or run into some worse than usual traffic. You could even make your time blocks immediately following work be a time where you relax and decompress from the day's work, and allow yourself to step into your creative space organically rather than forced. You may even find better inspiration this way. Setting realistic goals and being honest about what you can complete in a day and week can prevent burnout and avoid overwhelming your schedule. Reviewing your progress regularly to celebrate your small wins, adjust any missed tasks, and recalibrate for the next day and/or week is another great way to recenter. Speaking of recentering, taking a few minutes, whether it's at the beginning or end of your day, to declutter your physical space is another great exercise for presentness and can lead to a clearer mind. Also, don't forget to say no if you're feeling overwhelmed. It is okay to turn down tasks and responsibilities to prioritize your well-being. With that being said, staying flexible is one of the best things you can do. Life is so unpredictable, so allowing yourself to adapt if things don't go to plan and adjust without guilt will be your biggest asset and key to staying stress-free. Now that we have outlined what we need to do to reach our objective, let's get into building the actual template that will help us to do so. If you've made it this far and are already eager to start using this template immediately, go ahead and head down to my bio where you can access it for free. That's my gift from me to you because we all deserve to be productive and stay stress-free. If you're interested in the template but will also like to stay to watch how I built it, feel free to keep on watching. The free template will still be in the bio when you're done. Okay. Oh, my mic. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do starting from a blank Notion page is lay out our daily spread. Now, ever since I've started working in 9 to 5, I personally prefer a Monday through Sunday spread. However, you can do whatever works for you. Now, before I start adding any blocks, I personally prefer to go ahead and set the format of my page. So I'm gonna do serif text, small text, and full width. I'm gonna start at a new line. So a shortcut to access all the Notion blocks, you're gonna hit / and start typing what you're looking for. So in this case, I'm looking for 5 columns. All right, now I'm gonna start typing out the daily spread from Monday to Friday. I'm gonna drop down to the second line, hit / and start typing out 2 columns for Saturday and Sunday. All right, so to go ahead and start formatting how I want the aesthetic of my daily spread to look, I'm going to click the waffle right next to Monday, hover over the color option and click on gray text. I'm also going to highlight it because I want to make it bold. Now to make it a little bit faster, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight all of these and I'm going to click bold. For Saturday and Sunday, I want it to stand out a little bit, so I'm going to highlight Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to click the waffle, hover over color, and instead of gray text, I'm going to do a gray background. And if you end up making something colorful that you don't want to, you can just click the waffle and change the color back to default. All right, so starting with Monday, we're going to go ahead and customize what we want under each day. All right, so I'm going to add a to-do list section, a brain dump section, and a today's events kind of section. I'm going to hit backslash and start typing to do. And I'm going to click on this first option. So this will be where we put our to-do list items. All right. So to duplicate this, we're going to click the waffle and we're going to click duplicate. Another shortcut is to hold down Control and click D on your keyboard. So that is our to-do list. I'm going to hit the dash mark 3 times so it can automatically create a horizontal line for me. I'm going to hit backslash, and for our to-do list, we're going to make that a toggle list. So I'm going to start typing in the word toggle. And I'll click on the toggle list option, and this will be our brain dump. All right, I'm going to just open up this toggle and click inside of it just so it can go ahead and make that black for me. Then I'm going to click enter, backslash, and click 3 dashes again to make that horizontal line. And then under the brain dump will be where I can put my events for the day. So we'll just make that a bulleted list. So I'm going to type backslash and start typing in bulleted list. And we'll do some space filler text. Something else about Notion, if you end up changing your mind, let's say, for example, you want your to-do list items to be bulleted lists and your today's events to be checkboxes, all you have to do is highlight those items, click on the waffle again, hover over turn into, and then select the option that you would like those blocks to be. So if I want to make these to-do list items instead, I can easily do that. So that's another reason why I love Notion, because it's so versatile in how you choose to organize your things. You can easily see what works for you and then change it if it doesn't. I'm just gonna switch this back really quick by hitting Control Z on my keyboard. I wanna put a quick little title up here. All right, I wanna make this bold and italicized, and then I wanna also make this bold as well. So I think that's what we'll do. Also gonna type in the number space up here. Just so we know to fill that in. So now when I'm planning for Monday, I can put in my to-do list items. I can fill in any brain dumps as I'm going throughout my day, and then also add in any events that I have planned for that day. All right, so I love how this turned out. We're gonna quickly copy and paste this under all of our days. So to do that, I'm gonna highlight everything, click on the waffle, and click duplicate. And then to follow our shortcut, instead of hitting the waffle and duplicate each time, I'm going to hold down the Control button and type D on my keyboard. Then I'm going to click on the waffle and drag it under the day that I want. Scroll back down and highlight everything you wanna move. Click on the waffle and drag it to the day. I like doing it this way so that way I can fully map out my idea for one day and then just copy and paste everything else instead of doing each day one by one and then not liking what I made, you know what I mean? And then having to redo everything. Work smarter, not harder. Just like that, we already have a weekly spread. This is honestly perfect. You really don't have to add anything else to it, but we're gonna do the most and add some more stuff. The template that we already made, we did have a section over to the right for our top priority, so we're gonna go ahead and create that. Now down at the bottom, just because it's easier, I'm going to start typing in the word callout. And a callout is just a Notion block that helps text stand out. But in this case, we're gonna kind of use it as a border. So we're gonna click on the waffle, hover over color, and click default background. I'm going to click on the emoji or the icon and click remove. And then I'm gonna drag this over to the right-hand side. And this will be where we put our top priorities. All right, so for our top priorities, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste one of these to-do list item blocks in here, as well as a today's event block. All right, and just that quick, we have a separate space to track our priorities. You can also change the width of the columns as well if you so choose. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is create a table for our time block schedule. So I'm gonna hit backslash, start typing the word table, click on table. All right, so now that I have my table, I'm going to add 3 more columns. Actually 4, because we need a column for our actual time blocks. In the first, I'm going to type time blocks. And then I'm gonna start typing out my days. Under options, you can highlight the header row and the color row. Then you can add as many rows as you see fit for your schedule. Right underneath, we're gonna go ahead and make our weekend time schedule. So we're gonna hit backslash and table again and add just 1 more column. Saturday and Sunday. All right, I'm gonna click options and click header rows and header columns. Then I'm gonna hover over the waffle of my weekend table and I'm going to drag that to the right side of my weekly table. And then I'm going to adjust the columns a little bit. Then I'm gonna go over to this table, click on it, and I'm going to click this option. This will fill the table to the page width. There we go. Because sometimes if you do it like this, it can act a little funny. You see what I mean? So I personally like to set the table where I think I want it to be. And then once again, you can just add as many rows as you would like. All right, that's it. Quick and easy way to set a table up so you can start mapping out your schedule and using time blocks. Don't forget to plan for breaks and incorporate buffer times. All right, now right up under our daily scheduling space, we're going to go ahead and add in our monthly calendar view. And then we're also gonna go ahead and add that space for our unassigned tasks. So we're gonna do the shortcut again, type backslash and start typing in calendar. We're just gonna click new calendar and we'll name it my calendar. Where it says calendar view, we're gonna click on it, rename, and this is where we'll put our name just for aesthetic purposes. Once again, very quick and easy to set this up. Now under the calendar view, we're gonna go ahead and make that column for our unassigned tasks. So we're gonna start typing that out. We'll call this unassigned task / dump list. I'm going to click enter, backslash, start typing to do to add in those checkboxes. We're gonna add some filler text. I'm gonna highlight this and click Control D. I'm going to click on the waffle, hover over color, and we're gonna make this gray. And then I believe I wanna make this bold. Yeah, that works. All right, I'm gonna highlight everything and then I'm gonna drag it to the left side of my calendar. Very quick, very simple. And then I'm going to change the width of this column. Something else I want to do really quick is add a horizontal line. So I'm going to go to an empty space, type dash 3 times, click on the waffle for that block, and I'm going to drag it in between my scheduling space and my calendar space just to kind of provide some separation there. And that is that. So already, which it hasn't taken long, we have created a daily spread. We have a space for our top priorities for the week. We also have a scheduling view and a calendar view, as well as a separate dump list. So that is something new that I've been doing just to keep even my chaotic unorganized tasks somewhat organized. I kind of track them in a separate space, and if I want to track them within my week, I will drag and drop them wherever I see fit. All right, we are almost done with this template. One of the last things we're going to do is add a habit tracker and a weekly journal. So we're going to make this in a blank space because, like I said, it's just easier for me to do so. We're going to type backslash and start typing in. We're going to start typing in gallery. Okay. We're going to click new gallery. We're going to name this gallery habit tracker. And then we'll go ahead and create our journal database. So we'll click backslash and we're going to type list. So I'm going to click new list and we'll call this journal. And we're going to go ahead and hide the database trackers. All right, so I hit the database titles. I'm going to click on gallery view, rename, and we'll just type in maybe something for now, and we'll see how we like it, just so we know which, repeat, just so we know which table is which. All right, so for our habit tracker, we're going to click on this blue drop down arrow and click new template. Now this will allow us to create a template for this table, meaning every time you click new page, the same thing will pop up. So we're going to click add today. We're going to click date when duplicated, and then we're going to add some properties. We're going to add some checkbox properties. So we'll do habit 1. All right, so now that we have our habits and our little personalized icons, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this default property that we don't need. This created property is a default property when you create a new database. So we can go ahead and just, under property visibility, we can do always hide and then hide property. But we are going to add a date property, right? And this date property is actually going to allow us to set the template on repeat. Okay, so date, we're going to do today, date when duplicated, and then maybe we can even add a little icon. So now I'm going to just click anywhere off of this focus screen. I'm going to go back to that blue drop down arrow, and as you can see, this is the new template that we just created. We're going to click the 3 dots and we're going to set as default for all views. And then we're going to repeat daily. Every 1 day, 12 a.m. is fine, and then click save. And so now when we click new page, our template will come up. And then tomorrow we won't have to click new page again. A new page will automatically appear. And so that is the power of automation. I love, love, love Notion for the sake of setting my databases on repeat. And you can use this for a variety of things, as you can probably imagine. And so a few more things before we're done. We're going to go ahead and reformat how this appears. So we're going to click on the 3 dots and under layout. For our card view, we're going to change it from page content to none. Click back, and then under properties, I want all of my habit properties to show. So I'm going to click the little eye icon to show that everything is showing. And then we're even going to show the date, because why not? And you can also rearrange the order in which they appear. So I'm going to drag the date towards the top, just because this is always going to say today. And so I want the date to actually show right here. All right, click back, and then we are going to exit out. And then I'm going to click on the waffle of this database and drag it up to the left side of my daily spread. I'm going to type callouts like how we've been doing before, and I'm actually going to drag and drop this database into the callout so it serves as like a little border. I'm going to delete this empty block. And then we're actually going to get rid of the name, because I don't like the aesthetic of that. If you don't want a database to have a name, you'll just type in a space and then a default title won't show up. So what we can do here is click on the 3 dots. Under layout, we're going to change the card size from medium to small. Then I'm going to just adjust this a little bit. And that is our habit tracker. And as you can see, you can just check off your habits as you go throughout your day. So for your journal database, for example, if you wanted to do a set journal spread to reappear every day or every week, do the same thing and create another template like how we just did for our habit tracker. But for the sake of this video, I'm not really going to create anything in particular. We're just going to leave them as empty pages. And then we'll just make the icon a little pencil. So we're gonna click on the waffle and drag this up to the top. And we're gonna put this under, actually we're gonna put this inside the call out along with our habit tracker. And then just like our habit tracker, we're going to get rid of the title that we gave it just to make it a little more seamless. Now, really quickly, we're gonna go ahead and add on the finishing touches of this template. So for the name, you can name this template to be whatever you want it to be. You can name it weekly spread if you choose. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to make the page name be the week that I'm planning for. And then we're gonna add a page icon. So as you can see, you can choose from an emoji or an icon, which is just more simple. I think we're gonna do a snowflake because it is the winter time. For icons, you are also able to change the color. So I may even make this a light gray snowflake. And then really quickly, I'm going to add a cover page. So to do that, you will just click add cover. And Notion provides you with a wide variety of default covers or a gallery of covers. In this case, I already customized my own template header over in Canva. So if you are interested in seeing how to do that, feel free to comment down below and I will make sure to put a video out there showing you all how. However, in the meantime, there are tons of videos out there. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna go ahead and upload the one that I already made off camera. Click open and then there it will appear. All right, so off camera, I really quickly added in a weekly spread title underneath the page title, and then a quote of the week. So yeah, this is our template. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, if you're interested in using this template right away, the link is in my bio with instructions on how to quickly download and use immediately in your Notion library. I think it turned out very well. I think it's simple, yet effective, and it will allow us to plan without being stressed. It's not overcomplicated, but it has everything that we could possibly need for a busy week. If this video helped you at all in any way, or if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything else that you would like to see from me, go ahead and comment it down below. And if you also have an interest in lifestyle content centered around digital planning, this channel just might be for you. So go ahead and subscribe. If you've made it this far in the video, I'm at a loss for words. I appreciate you so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.